So we spoke about it. There are barely 300 million bank accounts in the country today. So that is what we look at the banking infrastructure and how we try to create a reach. With a very limited bank branch network and an ATM network also which is very limited to an extent of only 150,000 ATMs today, people today do not have relevant touch points which are proximate to them to avail financial services. 90% of the retail transactions today are happening in the form of cash. So we are one of the most cash-heavy economies across the world. So people today deal in cash because they don't have the means to reach to a bank to either secure their savings or to be able to transmit and remit money electronically. Card penetration, again, when we look at urban locations, clearly sitting here, all of us probably are carrying a credit or a debit card. But as we move towards rural India, the penetration is very limited. So if we look at the money remittance channels today, we spoke about almost 30 crore migrants who move away from the villages, come into towns and cities to earn their livelihood. They clearly have the need to send money home for their families. In a lot of cases, they have taken livestock loans, so they need to send money to repay loan payments. What do they have at their disposal to be able to transfer this money? We are talking about almost 70% of this money moving through informal channels. These could be through friends, through relatives, through couriers like Angadias, but there is no formal mechanism. Now this is neither safe nor secure and does take time. So any urgent payment becomes a challenge. The security of this money reaching home to your family is always questionable till it reaches. There are other channels, but only 30% are being used today. Whether it is the banking channel, where again we've seen that a lot of migrants who come to cities do not have the ability to avail banking services because they may not have an address proof to be able to open a banking account. So a lot of time they open accounts back home in the villages, but the bank branch clearly still remains 30 to 40 kilometers away from their place of residence. Post offices today do serve a function, but clearly the time taken for the money order to reach home and the cost at which the money is being sent is significant. So when we look at this scenario, what do we really feel? The need for financial inclusion clearly arises from, number one, a safe and secure place to keep their savings. These could be savings in the form of pure savings, or this could be money to be kept for investment at a later date. We are talking about the need to remit small amounts at frequent intervals, be it salary payments for monthly household expenditure or be it loan repayments. We want to look at the fact that these people avail digital services. These could be electricity, water, they could be using DTH, which is also there in the villages. So how do they avail these services today? And therefore we come to the story of what M-Pesa can really do. So we spoke about it. First of all, we give you the ability to store digital cash on your mobile. Once the money is in the digital form on the mobile, you can actually move that money to any other mobile. It can be within or outside the M-Pesa set of customers, and I'll talk in detail about how the product proposition works. And likewise, you can send the money to any bank account. You can do again bill payments, utility payments. We are talking about any telecom payment, telco. We are talking about DTH payments. We are talking about participation in M-commerce, where actually M-Pesa becomes a currency of payment. So you can go to a website and just like you have a credit or a debit card or a net banking account, people who today don't have accounts can virtually put money on their mobile and become a part of the system where they can pay using an M-Pesa wallet. So this is what really the product proposition is. So for any customer today, he has the ability to walk into an M-Pesa outlet. The 60,000 plus outlets we spoke about, these are points where you can enroll for M-Pesa services. To enroll for a service, you need to basically provide your basic information details like name and date of birth and identity proof, number, and based on that, you can immediately have a digital wallet open on your mobile. We have extended this facility to ensure that anybody who's a Vodafone subscriber already has a wallet on the phone and he can actually sit wherever he is and self-register for an M-Pesa wallet. So once the wallet is available, you can simply transfer the money to any bank account. So the digital cash lying on your wallet can actually be converted and transferred to a bank account. Here we are today talking about the fact that we are again leveraging of secure settlement systems. So the transfer to a bank account is happening through RBI channels. We have the ability to transfer this money 24/7 on an instantaneous basis to any bank account across the country. So your M-Pesa wallet gets linked to 100,000 bank branches. So that is the first touch point where you're talking about small value remittances touching the entire banking system. You can then transfer to an M-Pesa customer. So there's a wallet to wallet transfer possible, and the recipient likewise has the ability to withdraw money at any of the M-Pesa outlets, or likewise go and use that money for bill payments, utilities, and other types of payments. Now we did talk about the fact that we are today partnering with a bank to provide incremental services on the wallet where a mobile money account gets linked, and you have the ability, by virtue of the fact that you are providing your KYC documentation at the agent outlet, once that documentation gets approved, the additional services which become available to you is the ability to cash out. Again, very critical for migrants, because when they are sending money home, the family member in the village now has the ability to go to the nearest M-Pesa outlet and withdraw cash from there. The fact that we are providing a convenience at the village is not there across any other service provider today, where you're moving the bank branch right into the village of the recipient. You can likewise transfer money to an unregistered user.